Happy Friday, Fresno Unified family. We've been working hard for months on how we're going to reopen our schools, and we're happy to release our strategic plan on reopening schools today. So this document's a living document and is going to continue to be updated with more and more detail over time with a mind toward our ever-changing pandemic. So ever since the governor's announcement and our decision to start the school year in a 100% online learning model just a couple of weeks ago, we've been hard at work negotiating the details of this digital learning environment with our labor partners. We're thankful for their partnership in this effort. And while there's still more pieces to finalize in the total negotiations picture, we know that our students and parents need more information today in order to be prepared, as they possibly can be for the start of the new school year. Our strategic plan for reopening of schools document holds a ton of information, including information about technology, curriculum, how to engage with the district, who and where to go to get help. It talks about how we're going to go about ensuring student safety, providing expectations for all stakeholders, and it provides information on special supports for students with exceptional needs, English language learners, and our foster and homeless youth through Project Access. The strategic plan also includes information on engaging in healthy and safety practices and any special considerations for our current workforce, especially those who are unable currently to work from remote. So today in this video, we'll also be sharing information about our student schedules. And we know that those are at the top of the mind for all of our parents trying to understand how to manage this online learning process within their daily life. And while we're still finalizing a few of the minute-by-minute details, I want to share as much information as I can on these draft schedules as of today. As you'll see on your screen, we have draft schedules in place for our TK and Kinder students, our 1st through 6th graders, and then our secondary students, which is both our middle school and our high school students. So first off, our pre-K through 3rd students will still have the option for learning on TV and online through our collaboration with Valley PBS. That's every morning from 7:30 to 9. We're thrilled to be able to continue that partnership and to bring more learning into the homes of our students and families across the Valley. And we don't care if you're not Fresno Unified, please participate in our Valley PBS program. You'll see on these schedules that all of our students are going to begin their live instruction for the day at 9 o'clock in the morning on school days. For our TK and Kinder students, they're going to receive 3 30-minute blocks of live instruction in the morning, mixed in with educational videos, fitness and play videos, and lunchtime. In the afternoons, teachers will be providing individualized supports for their students, particularly those that have the greatest degree of need, and our other school staff members will also be providing live support for students around enrichment, expansion of the arts, tutoring supports, social emotional supports, clubs, and more. So for our 1st through 6th graders, those students will receive a similar schedule. However, their 3 blocks of live instruction in the mornings will be for 45 minutes at a time. And for all of our designated schools, their TK, Kinder, and 1st through 6th graders will also receive an additional 30 minutes of block of live instruction each day. For our middle and high school students, we've agreed to a block schedule during this distance learning period, which basically means that each day students will either attend their odd period classes or their even period classes. So as you see on the screen, our secondary students will have 3 60-minute block periods with fitness and nutrition breaks between each period before lunch. And after lunch, additional live instruction will be provided for students needing additional support and for any of those who might have a 0 and or a 7th period in their schedule. These afternoons will also include enrichment time for athletics, clubs, additional arts and academic and social emotional supports. So for all of our students, your teachers will be sending you and your parents weekly messages every Monday morning with kind of a week at a glance look at the upcoming schedule. So parents, that'll give you a clear sense of what to expect for the week ahead. Additionally, in order to better support our community, teachers are also going to hold 2 mornings of office hours for students and parents. And our site leaders will also be holding weekly virtual meetings for their school sites in order to interact with and answer the questions of students and parents about online learning. These schedules will be finalized in the next week, and we will share these out with families as that happens. We're thankful for our ongoing collaboration with labor that is continuing to make that happen in live time. Tomorrow, on Saturday, August 1st, our virtual New Teacher Conference is going to kick off, and that's going to be the beginning of 2 weeks of professional learning for our educators to prepare for this start of school. We're still working out some of the details on what that first week of school is going to look like, how many hours kids are going to be there and the like, as we focus on building those connections and troubleshooting any of the issues our students may face as we kick off this new online learning process. We'll share those information and details as they're finalized in the week ahead. You need to know that we are in collaboration with our labor partners, and we are working collaboratively on every single one of those details regarding this digital learning system every day. In addition, we have several supports available and engagement opportunities coming up for our students and families to continue prepping for the start of school. Currently, what we're calling our FLATS Center, which stands for the Family Learning and Technology Support Center, is taking calls from 8 in the morning until 4 p.m. on weekdays. That FLATS Center is your one-stop shop for all of your district device and internet needs, and they're your resource for any troubleshooting you may need with your district device. We also have our COVID-19 call center, and it's still operating every weekday from 8 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon to answer any questions that you may have for anybody in our Fresno Unified team. And starting on August 10th, your school site will also have their phones open from 8 till 4 daily to assist you with all of your students' needs specific to the school sites where they attend. We also have several community events coming up, starting with a live stream conversation regarding supports for our foster and homeless youth. That's going to be on Wednesday, August 5th at 12 noon. We have a virtual town hall meeting set up for Thursday, August 6th at 6 p.m., all around the reopening of schools. And we have another live stream conversation with even more details on aspects of starting school online, expected for Friday, August 7th at 1 p.m. The following week, we're planning special live stream conversations regarding additional supports for our English language learners, and we will share that date and time as soon as it's available. Obviously, this is a ton of information, but we hope it's helpful to you as you continue to plan for the start of the 2020-2021 school year. We are absolutely confident in our online learning environment. We know they're going to be high quality and different than what was experienced at the end of last year when we were all grappling with what it means to be faced with the COVID-19 pandemic. However, you need to know we are just as anxious as you are to get back to our campuses in person. So to do that, we must get off the state's county monitoring list for at least 14 consecutive days. So if you want your kids back, we would ask, please, to get our kids back to campus, wear your mask. Practice physical distancing. Don't hang out with folks you don't live with for longer than 15 minutes. And wash your hands often. Thanks, Fresno Unified family. We're all in this together. Have a great weekend.